Prepositional verbs. Believe in. To trust in something or someone. Example. I believe in the power of education. Rely on. To depend on someone or something. Example. You can rely on her to be on time. Look into. To investigate or explore something. Example. The police are looking into the matter. Find out. To discover information. Example. I found out that she got the promotion. Get along. To have a good relationship. Example. They get along well with each other. Set up. To establish or arrange something. Example. He set up a meeting for next week. Hyphenated compound verbs. Kickstart. To begin something with energy or force. Example. We need to kickstart the project to meet the deadline. Test drive. To try out something, especially a car. Example. I'll test drive the car before deciding to buy it. Speed read. To read something very quickly. Example. He speed read the report to finish it on time. Single word compound verbs. Overcome. To conquer or defeat an obstacle. Example. She overcame her fear of public speaking. Outshined. To perform better than others. Example. The new star outshined the other actors. Undermined. To weaken something or someone's authority. Example. His actions undermined the manager's authority. Separable phrasal verbs. Objects can split the verb and particle. Call off. To cancel something. Example. They called off the wedding. Example with object in the middle. They called the wedding off. Separable phrasal verbs. Objects can split the verb and particle. Put off. To delay or postpone. In separable phrasal verbs, the verb and particle cannot be separated. Look forward to. To anticipate something with pleasure. Example. I'm looking forward to the holidays. Run out of. To use up all of something. Example. We ran out of milk. Get over. To recover from something. Example. It took her months to get over the flu. Everyday life. Make up. To reconcile after an argument. Example. They had a big fight but made up afterward. Show up. To appear or arrive. Example. He didn't show up for the meeting. Back up. To reverse or provide support. Example. Can you back up your argument with evidence? Example. With separable form. Can you back your argument up with evidence? Hand in. To submit something. Example. Please hand in your reports by Friday. Travel and transportation. Check in. To register at a hotel or airport. Example. We need to check in at the airport by 5 p.m. Set off. To begin a journey. Example. We set off early in the morning to avoid traffic. Social and relationships. Cut off. To sever or stop communication. Example. He cut off all contact with his old friends. Fall out. To argue or have a disagreement. Example. They fell out over a misunderstanding. Tense changes. Like any verb, compound verbs change tense depending on the sentence. For example, break up. They broke up last year. Past tense. Look after. She is looking after the children today. Present, continuous. Find out. I will find out the details tomorrow. Future tense. Compound verbs are useful in professional settings to describe tasks, decisions, or project progress. Follow up. To check on progress or revisit an issue. Example. I'll follow up with the client next week to confirm the meeting. Carry out. To complete or execute a task. Example. The marketing team will carry out the new campaign by the end of the month. Take over. Assume responsibility for something. Example. She will take over the project while you're on vacation. Bring up. To raise a topic or concern. Example. During the meeting, I plan to bring up the concerns about the project timeline. Social and personal relationships. In social settings, compound verbs describe interactions, feelings, and relationships between people. Make up. To reconcile or forgive after a disagreement. Example. They made up after their fight and are friends again. Travel and transportation. When traveling or discussing transport, compound verbs often describe actions related to moving, organizing, or timing. Pick up. To collect someone or something. Example. I'll pick you up from the airport at 6 p.m. Drop off. To leave someone or something at a destination. Example. I dropped off the package at the post office. Formal versus informal. Some compound verbs, particularly phrasal verbs, are more informal and common in everyday spoken English, e.g., give up, look into, whereas their single-word equivalents, e.g., surrender, investigate, may be preferred in formal writing. Learning and education. In a classroom or learning context, Compound verbs describe actions related to studying, teaching, and understanding. Figure out, to understand or solve something. Example, it took a while but I finally figured out the math problem. Go over. To review or examine something. Example, let's go over the answers together before the exam. Write down. To take notes or record something. Example, make sure to write down everything the teacher says. Health and fitness. Compound verbs often describe actions related to maintaining health, exercising, or medical care. Work out. To exercise. Example, I work out at the gym 3 times a week. Cut down on. To reduce something, often related to diet or habits. Example, I'm trying to cut down on sugar to improve my health. Come down with. To become ill. Example, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Build up. To increase strength or endurance. Example, I've been working on building up my stamina for the marathon. Check up on. To monitor or check someone's health or progress. Example, the doctor will check up on you to see how the treatment is going. Shopping and errands. When running errands or shopping, compound verbs help describe common tasks related to purchasing, organizing, or preparing. Pick out. To select or choose something. Example, I need to pick out a new outfit for the party. Run out of. To use up all of something. Example, we've run out of milk so I'll buy some more today. Stock up on. To gather a large quantity of something, usually in preparation. Example, we need to stock up on groceries before the storm. Household chores. At home, compound verbs describe actions related to cleaning, organizing, and maintaining the house. Clean up. To tidy or make something clean. Example, we need to clean up the kitchen after dinner. Take out. To remove or dispose of something, often trash. Example, don't forget to take out the garbage tonight. Put away. To return something to its proper place. Example, please put away the dishes after drying them. Set up. To arrange or assemble something. Example, we're setting up the new TV this afternoon. Fix up. To repair or improve something. Example, I'm planning to fix up the old bike in the garage. Log in. To enter a system by providing credentials. Example, you need to log into your account to access the website. Back up. To create a copy of data for safety. Example, make sure to back up your files regularly. Shut down. To turn off or close something, usually a device or system. Example, don't forget to shut down your computer before leaving. Sign up. To register for something. Example, I signed up for the newsletter to receive updates. Breakdown. To stop working or function. Can apply to technology or machines. Example, my laptop broke down, so I had to take it to the repair shop. Work/business phrases. Bring up. To mention or introduce a topic in conversation or a meeting. Example, she brought up the new marketing strategy during the meeting. Everyday life phrases. Turn down. To reject or refuse an offer. Example, he turned down the job offer because the salary wasn't high enough. Get by. To manage or survive with what you have. Example, it's tough, but I can get by with my current salary. Look after. To take care of someone or something. Example, can you look after the kids while I'm out? Health and fitness phrases. Cut down on. To reduce the amount of something. Example, I'm trying to cut down on sugar for health reasons. Come down with. To become sick with an illness. Example, I think I'm coming down with a cold. I will be uploading a YouTube short every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, plus a long format video on different English language learning topics every Thursday. So stay tuned for more upcoming content. If you have any feedback for me, positive or negative, please leave a comment.